Okay, so a lot of the techniques that are out there, and including the ones that I was taught by IBC LCs in the college level program that I did take, is to look for the jaw movements. You're listening for the swallowing, you're looking for ear movements or in the temple. Well, those can let you know generally when you have a letdown, when there's milk is really flowing. Yes, you can hear that. But as the feeding goes on, they're not very accurate, and it's really difficult to assess as the flow slows down and as the feeding goes on to really be able to understand using those types of techniques. This technique, however, I will tell you that after I took the college level course, that first training that I did, I could accurately assess probably about 50% of the time whether the baby was getting milk or not. Once I started using this technique, 99.9% of the time I can look at a baby and tell you whether that baby is getting a nice big mouthful or whether the baby's just nibbling, okay? So it's a really valuable tool, and I really strongly encourage you to learn this trick, this technique, and to use it, okay? And like I said, we teach all the moms this, so it's not a complicated thing to learn, okay? So what we're looking for is actually the chin movement, okay? And you'll hear Dr. Newman refer to it as the pause in the chin. And in some of his videos that I have on my website or on YouTube, you'll hear him say as the baby is drinking at the breast, he'll go pause, pause, pause. And in a lot of his handouts, a lot of his material, he'll talk about the pause in chin. Now, I don't necessarily use the same terminology, but I wanted to make sure that you understand that. So if you are going to Dr. Newman and looking at the handouts, which I have on my website, you'll understand what I'm referring to, okay? So when we talk about the pause in the chin, what we're talking about is that if you are bringing liquid into your mouth, so I'm going to demonstrate this with a cup of water and a straw. Okay, so as I draw the liquid into my mouth, my chin has to drop and hold while my mouth is filling up, okay? In order for me to be able to swallow that mouthful of liquid, in this case water, my chin has to come up, okay, to be able to swallow. The longer that chin is paused and held, obviously the more liquid is in that mouth, so that when you bring your chin up, you've got a really big gulp. You've got a nice big mouth of water, right? If it's only a short pause, then it's just a sip that you've taken before you swallow, okay? So I'm going to demonstrate this to you. Again, you're looking for this chin movement here. My chin dropping and holding as I'm drawing the liquid into my mouth, and then as I swallow, my chin has to come up, okay? Okay, so that leads me into talking a little bit about when the baby is getting those nice big mouthfuls. That's what I was getting there. I was getting nice big mouthfuls of water. When your baby's at the breast and they're getting nice big mouthfuls of milk, they may well come off the breast to catch their breath. Babies come onto the breast and had all this milk and they're doing mouthfuls, 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 and then they have to breathe. Okay,